I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back post US Open. We have still got tennis going on. Tennis still carries on even though the last slam of the year has been played. We've got two WTA 250s this week, one in Chennai in India and this one here, Portoroz in Slovenia. Emma Raducanu is the top seed here. It was because the seedings were done before the end of the US Open, so the seeding with Emma Raducanu's previous ranking was taken into account. That's why she's the top seed here. Oh, she's back down to 80-something, is Emma Raducanu. But nevertheless, she is through into the round of 16 here. Both these women looking for a spot in the quarterfinal. Raducanu came through a previous round against Yastremska, though Yastremska did retire 2 points away from the loss. FRIEDSAM, on the other hand, defeated Elizabeth Manlik in 3 sets, in the previous round. Hey, everyone, Lexi, Ashley, good to see you all. Yeah, what a US Open. It was crazy. But I missed you guys so much that I had to come back and do this. Plus, it's Emma Raducanu, and she's got a great start here on the serve of FRIEDSAM. 3 break points already for Emma Raducanu. And in trouble is FRIEDSAM. She's down to 213 in the world. Is FRIEDSAM something about that? She's been in the top 50 before, but she's been plagued by injuries. So she's been, to the top part of the game, but hasn't really had the results of late. Hence her ranking now into the 200s in the world. So Raducanu with 3 break points here has a second serve to look at as well. Early pressure here on the serve of the German. And the second serve here. And it's been a let. Yeah. So I'm really happy with the results in the end of that US Open. After all the upsets we had at the beginning, Iga and Carlos winning. It's just brilliant. The youngsters as well. And there is a break to love for Raducanu. Well, what a start for Emma Raducanu. She leads by a break, 1 game to love. Yeah, I thought about you as well, Alexia, during that finals, wondered how you were dealing with it. But yeah, it was really, really good from Casper Ruud. And he's definitely going to win a slam at some point, isn't he? But just too good from Carlos. And he's already headed off to Valencia as Carlos to play the Davis Cup straight away. So no rest for him. And 15 love here for Raducanu as the return goes into the net from FRIEDSAM. Is the score not working for anybody else? Because on mine, it seems to be okay on the scoreboard so far. Maybe a little bit ahead. But let me know if anybody else can't see the scores properly. I think it is a little bit ahead of my stream here, but... Oh, double fault for Raducanu. That's the first of the match. 15 all. Yeah. Well, for Ons and for Ruud, really. I mean, I know it wasn't back-to-back, but yeah, Ons, obviously the finalist at Wimbledon and then the US Open, losing back-to-back finals. It's tough for her. And there was a really, there was a picture that was taken in the locker room, actually, of Ons just head in her hands and crying, because I can't imagine what she must have been going through after losing back-to-back finals. But she will get there. She will absolutely get there. And so will Casper Ruud, I think, as well. Okay, so we have got 15 all on the serve of Raducanu. Raducanu goes down the middle. The forehand from FRIEDSAM just clips the net, but on we go. Now the backhand cross court. Raducanu with the backhand is into the net. 15-30. Okay, hopefully the score is okay for everybody. I said I think it's a little bit ahead of the stream. I might try refreshing the stream just to make sure that it's right on the time. But yeah, still loads of tennis to be played. We've got the Davis Cup going on as well, if anybody is keeping ahead of that. We've actually got a match going on there now. So it's France and Australia are currently playing. We've got Richard Gasquet playing Jason Kubler. Gasquet is up a set there. It's the group stages of the Davis Cup that are going on as well. We still have, the Laver Cup, the year-end championships to come as well. So it's not all over yet, just with the US Open. So 15:30 here on the serve of Raducanu. Backhand from FRIEDSAM down the line. Oh, that is brilliant from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu gets it back. Oh, but that's gone wide. And it is a break point here for Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. 15:40 to get the break right back. Well, she went off to a hell of a start, did Raducanu, break into love, but now FRIEDSAM really with a chance here. I need to just plug my phone in, I've realised, because it's going to run out of battery. Can't have that. There we go. So yeah, Raducanu, I think she's making a good decision here, playing the smaller tournaments, because she needs to just get match wins under her belt again. And, going for 250s, I think is very smart, Maybe get a couple of smaller tournaments under her belt, maybe a few titles on the 250, maybe then up to the 500 level, and just kind of work her way back up to the top of the game. But it is another break of serve here for FRIEDSAM, and we are back on serve. So 2 breaks to open up this round of 16 match. We are 1 apiece. So she's got the break back. Who's going to hold serve first? So we've already seen 2 matches on this court. Prior to this, we saw Diane Parry come through against Anastasia Potapova in straight sets, 7-6, 6-4. And just now we've also seen Katerina Siniakova defeat Jody Burrage in straights as well, 7-5, 6-1. And we have this, and the next match up will be Paulini versus Yuvan to round off the singles matches here in Portoroz. It's a 250, this one. I'm not sure which. Is it this scoreboard here? I'm trying to look, but no, this is a 250, so it is on the WTA Tour. Hey, Gary, I know. It feels like it's been ages, and yet. But yeah, it's good to be back. And, well, hopefully we're seeing more of Raducanu already than we did at this year's US Open, so hopefully she can back this up. I'd love to see her go and take this title and just get a few, good matches, good wins under her belt. Yes, well, Italy went to a very good start at the Davis Cup. They 3-0 did Italy against Croatia, and Berrettini won his, like you said, against Borna Coric. We had Musetti defeat Borna Goyo, and then the doubles, I think, was Fonini and Bolelli came through theirs as well against Mate Pavic and Nikola Mektic. So the top doubles players, yeah, so really good stuff, Italy. So 15:30 here on the serve of FRIEDSAM. It was love 30, but that forehand just caught Emma going the wrong way. Oh, just missed that serve. She's got a big serve as FRIEDSAM. Hey, John. Hey, welcome back. Not much of a break, but, I've missed it. I had to. I just had to. I've missed tennis. Oh, that's I thought it was going along there from FRIEDSAM, but no. But that one has gone into the net, and it is 2 more break points for Raducanu. So, well, we can have the 3rd consecutive break of serve here. That is a good question. I've been struggling to find links for the Davis Cup. I honestly don't know where they're streaming it. If anybody's managed to get a live stream of the Davis Cup, then please let me know, because I haven't been able to see much of it. I've just been following the scores. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's a link on the website where it says you can watch them live, but it didn't work for me, so not entirely sure. And it is another break of serve here. Well, this is a a little bit of a shaky start here from both players, really, but it's Raducanu is back on top, and she leads with the break now at 2-1.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can't prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
Oh, thanks, Sean. That would be brilliant. And if it is on the BBC, I think, is it just the Glasgow matches that are on the BBC iPlayer? If it's all of them, then brilliant. But yeah, because they're in 4 cities, aren't they? These group stages. You've got Glasgow, Valencia, Hamburg, and Bologna as well. But yeah, today's matches. So I mentioned we got France and Australia. Then we got Korea and Serbia, Croatia and Sweden, and then USA and Kazakhstan. Those are the group matches going on today. And yeah, chatting about Eugenie Bouchard. Yeah, she got the win yesterday, didn't she? Who did she beat yesterday, Bouchard? She's playing over in Chennai, isn't she? And who did she beat? Oh yeah, she beat the Indian talent Tandy. Yeah, in straight sets. So Bouchard is through to the quarterfinals. So yeah, good to see again some wins back. Obviously, she's one of the players who chose not to play Wimbledon and actively stated that she was doing it because of the decision to ban the Russian players and the ranking points and whatnot. So Raducanu, can she back up the break of serve? With 3 breaks back to back here to start off this round of 16 match. That's a great depth there from FRIEDSAM, and the backhand cross court. Oh, that's a great shot from. Oh, was it just out? Oh, it was just wide. I thought she just clipped the side of the line there, FRIEDSAM, but it is wide. So 15-love Raducanu. Tennis Channel Plus. Okay, I don't have the Tennis Channel subscription. I tend to watch most of my tennis on Prime Video and the BBC, but I have my ways of finding a link somewhere. But yes, I'm definitely going to be trying to get the Davis Cup because I love it. Second serve here for Emma Raducanu. I've also got a couple of results. Well, no, just the one result in Chennai to bring you. So Magdalena has won her round of 16 match in straight sets against Selekmeteva. Raducanu, 15-love, backhand cross-court goes Raducanu, backhand cross-court from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu alls into the net, and it's 15-all. I didn't realize she was out for the rest of the year. Yeah, I did see that she'd had no surgery. I wasn't entirely sure what that was about, but yeah, I saw I think it was a Twitter post that Hallett put out saying that she'd had surgery on it. She's having difficulty breathing or something, wasn't she? And okay, so she's out for the rest of the year. 8th in the race as well. Yeah, so there you go. Probably somebody else is going to be getting that spot then for the year-end championships in Fort Worth. Let me, I'll have a look and see if I can bring up the race actually and see who would be in that spot, because I'm trying to think who was 9th. And I posted the live WTA rankings a couple of days ago, and I can't remember who was 9th now. I know Garcia was 10th, so she's got a chance. 15-all here, Raducanu. Backhand on the middle goes FRIEDSAM. Forehand on the middle, Raducanu. FRIEDSAM goes cross-court. Forehand goes into the net from Raducanu. 15-30. Oh, was it Zachary? She'd gone down to 9th. Right, so yeah, she would be. So yeah, Zachary, of course, did lose quite a few points there from the US Open. She lost was it the second round she lost, Zachary? Lost to Wang Zhiyu, didn't she? So yeah, she's moved down. I know Jessica Pegula's made I think she's got a career high now. Pegula was up to about, was it 5 or something? We got Coco Gauff into the top 10 as well for the first time. Gauff, I think, I thought Gauff was number 8. But maybe that was just in the rankings and not in the race. And a double fault here from Raducanu. That's the second of the match. And it gives FRIEDSAM 2 break points. And this really is going to be about who's going to hold serve, I think, here. Are we going to see 4 breaks in a row? Thanks for that. Yeah, so top 5 is Pegula for the first time. Emma Raducanu, forehand cross court. The slice now from FRIEDSAM. Forehand cross court again from Raducanu. FRIEDSAM goes back cross court. Raducanu cross court with the forehand as well. Into the net goes FRIEDSAM, and she saved one break point. Has Raducanu 30-40. Let me see if I can find the WTA race live. All right, here we go. So we know that Iga Swiatek and Ons Jabeur, yes, Ons Jabeur with that final, by the way, final run at the US Open, has qualified herself for the year-end championship. So she's definitely in as well. Iga Swiatek, though, with, well, double the points of Ons Jabeur, who's second in the race, really. It's ridiculous how many points Swiatek has got. Hey, Peaches. Good to see you. And Jimmy as well. Hi, everybody. So, still a break point here for FRIEDSAM. Forehand from Raducanu, backhand from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu goes cross court. Oh, it's great depth there, but it's good response from FRIEDSAM. She digs it back out. Oh, but she can't do anything with it, FRIEDSAM, and she saved another break point, Raducanu. So, to deuce we go. Are we going to see a hold of serve? Ah, yes, Linda Fruvirtova's doing well, isn't she, over in Chennai? She's into the quarterfinals, isn't it? That she played the round of 16 yesterday. She defeated Peterson yesterday, wasn't it? In straight sets. The 5th seed as well, Peterson. Wow, 5 unforced errors in 2 sets. She's so exciting, isn't she, Fruvirtova? I wonder who she plays in the next round, actually. And exactly, yeah. So I was just saying, yeah, she really does need these kind of wins, and if she can just get maybe even some smaller titles under her belt as well, just get the wins and play herself back into some form. So she saved 2 break points here. Raducanu with the second serve. And the return is into the net from FRIEDSAM, and now Raducanu has the advantage. Are we going to see our first hold of serve of the match? Right, I was looking at the race. So I mentioned we got Swiatek and Jabeur, top 2. They've already qualified. So third in the race is Pegula. Then Goff is 4th in the race. Garcia is up to 5th in the race. Sabalenka is 6th. Kasatkina is 7th. Now, because Halep, we said, was 8th, she's out for the rest of the year. So it is Sakari who would move into that spot. We've got Kudermetova, who is 10th, and then Balosa is down at 11, Keys at 12. So they're kind of the ones who could be in the running for this end of year championships. But Caroline Garcia, if she were to get through to that finals in Fort Worth, that'd be a heck of a thing from her. She didn't basically not much at all the first half of the year. And Raducanu, she's held serve. We've got our first hold of serve of the match. So she's backed up the break, and she leads now by 3-1. Yeah, it's good to see her back at it. She obviously lost in the first round of the US Open to Alize Cornet. Not a bad loss at all, really, when you consider the opponent. But she was just too good for Cornet. But I'm glad to see she's back out playing the tournament straight after the US Open. Just needs to get these wins and try to build her ranking back up. I mentioned, she's top seed here because the seedings were done prior to the end of the US Open. But she's down to 80-something in the world now, Raducanu. So she can just build up some points here from these smaller tournaments, play herself back into form, get some confidence. And she has backed up the first break. So that's long there from FRIEDSAM. Love 15. And yeah, it's not looking like Muguruza's going to be... Well, hang on. Let me see where Muguruza in the race is actually... I can't even see her here. Muguruza is 52 in the race. So, nope. Don't think Muguruza will be defending a title. She's just slipped out of the top 10 in terms of the rankings. If I go to the live rankings here, so Muguruza is now at 12 in the rankings, but in terms of the race, yeah, she's down to, what did I just say, 52? Yeah, 52. So won't be a title defense for Garbiñe, and it's love 30 here for Raducanu. Yeah, since she won that doubles title with Kiki Mladenovic at Roland Garros, were they wild cards? Did they get a wild card into it? Or did I imagine that? But yeah, they won that, and then all of a sudden Garcia just started to play like Garcia played back in the day when she was top 5 again. And yeah, it's going to be, I'm pretty certain she's going to be in that year-end championships now, Garcia. I mean, she's 5th in the race. So yeah, It's a heck of an achievement for her. And that is long from FRIEDSAM. And some signs of frustration from the German here, because now RADUCANU has 3 break points for a 4-1 lead here in this opening set. This is a round of 16. Looking for a spot in the quarterfinals. If I can pull the draw up and see who the potential next round opponent would be for the winner of this, it would be, let's have a look. Second serve here as well for FRIEDSAM. So the winner of this will play Diane Parry in the next round in the quarterfinal. RADUCANU with the backhand on the line. The forehand cross court from FRIEDSAM. Forehand cross court from RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM goes back cross court. RADUCANU now goes down the line. The backhand from FRIEDSAM. It's a short ball. Oh, the drop shot from RADUCANU doesn't work. Could see where she was coming from there with the drop shot, but just couldn't quite pull off the execution. And it is 15-40. Oh, what? We have breaking news? Stop. You did not just tell me that. Has that actually just happened? Has that actually just happened while I'm on, while I'm calling this match? I don't want to believe that. You can't be serious. All right, let's see if RADUCANU can get this break, and then I'm gonna readdress that. Oh, it's into the net there from RADUCANU. 30-40. All right, let me check on this now, because I do not want to start weeping live on air. Here it is as well. Oh my goodness. Roger Federer is retiring. Is he playing the Laver Cup? Yeah, the Laver Cup, he says. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event. I will play more tennis in the future, of course, but just not in the Grand Slams or on tour. Oh my goodness. I'm not ready for this. Hey, Sean. Please don't. Please hit like if you're watching. Don't dislike it just because I've just had to break that news for you. Well, Jean just broke the news, really, but goodness me. Roger Federer has just announced his retirement. We're going to lose Federer and Serena in the same year. I cannot believe, I'm literally gonna finish this match and go weep, because yeah, I'm with you there. He is the reason I started watching tennis, Roger Federer, as well. He's my whole childhood growing up was all about watching Roger Federer. And I can't believe, I mean, we kind of knew it was coming. I said, I think it might be his last tournament, but I kind of didn't want to believe it. And it's, my goodness, right. Let me see if FRIEDSAM can hold serve here. And, what's a return from RADUCANU? Back to deuce we go. Right, I've got the letter actually here that Federer has put out. I can read it out for you guys, actually, if you want. In these points here. I can't believe that. I cannot believe. I mean, I can, but I can't. All right, we are at deuce on the serve of FRIEDSAM. The backhand cross-court from RADUCANU. That's a really good shot. The lob from FRIEDSAM, but RADUCANU is there to put it away, and it's another break point for RADUCANU. Yeah, same. Yeah. I was saying that I cannot deal with another retirement. And for me, honestly, I think Federer hits me harder. Because, like I said, yeah, he's the reason I started watching tennis. And I just... I'm going to do my best to try and get through this stream for you guys. But, yeah, I will read it out for you now. Let me just see if RADUCANU breaks here. Cross-court goes FRIEDSAM. The forehand down the line from RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM is there with the slice. Forehand from Emma. Backhand, kind of a lobbish from FRIEDSAM. Now the backhand down the line. RADUCANU. Cross-court goes FRIEDSAM. Oh, it's a great angle. On we go here. RADUCANU gets the short ball. Oh, but she's made the mistake there, gone wide, and it is back to deuce. Right, let me read you this letter from Roger Federer, because I have it here. Hang on 1 second. So it says, to my tennis family and beyond, of all the gifts that tennis has given me over the years, the greatest, without a doubt, has been the people I've met along the way. my friends, competitors, and most of all the fans who give the sport its life. Today, I want to share some news with all of you. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I'm 41 years old. I have played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamt, and now I must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event. I will play more tennis in the future, of course, but just not in Grand Slams or on the tour. This is a bittersweet decision because I will miss everything the tour has given me, but at the same time, there is so much to celebrate. I consider myself one of the most fortunate people on earth. I was given a special talent to play tennis, and I did it at a level that I never imagined for much longer than I ever thought possible. I would like to especially thank my amazing wife, Mirka, who has lived through every minute with me. She has warmed me up before finals, watched countless matches, even while over 8 months pregnant, and has endured my goofy side on the road with my team for over 20 years. I also want to thank my 4 wonderful children for supporting me, always eager to explore new places and creating wonderful memories along the way. Seeing my family cheering me on from the stands is a feeling I will cherish forever. I would also like to thank and recognize my loving parents and my dear sister, without whom nothing would be possible. A big thank you to all my former coaches who always guided me in the right direction. You've been wonderful. And to Swiss Tennis, who believed in me as a young player and gave me an ideal start. I really want to thank and acknowledge my amazing team, Yuvan, Danny, Roland, and particularly Seve and Pierre, who have given me the best advice and have always been there for me. Also, Tony, for creatively managing my business for over 17 years. You were all incredible, and I've loved every minute with you. I want to thank, this is a heck of a letter, geez, sorry. I want to thank my loyal sponsors, who are really like partners to me, and the hardworking teams and tournaments on the ATP Tour, who consistently welcomed all of us with kindness and hospitality. I would like to thank my competitors on the court. I was lucky enough to play so many epic matches that I will never forget. We battled fairly, with passion and intensity, and I always tried my best to respect the history of the game. I feel extremely grateful. We pushed each other, and together we took tennis to new levels. Above all, I must offer a special thank you to my unbelievable fans. You'll never know how much strength and belief you have given me. The inspiring feeling of walking into full stadiums and arenas has been one of the huge thrills of my life. Without you, those successes would have felt lonely, rather than filled with joy and energy. The last 24 years on tour have been an incredible adventure. Whilst it sometimes feels like it went by in 24 hours, it has also been so deep and magical that it sometimes seems as if I've already lived a full lifetime. I've had the immense fortune to play in front of you in over 40 different countries. I've laughed and cried, felt joy and pain, and most of all, I felt incredibly alive. Through my travels, I've met many wonderful people who will remain friends for life, who consistently took time out of their busy schedules to come watch me play and cheer me on around the globe. Thank you. When my love of tennis started, I was a ball kid in my hometown of Basel. I used to watch the players with a sense of wonder. They were like giants to me, and I began to dream. My dreams led me to work harder, and I started to believe in myself. Some successes brought me confidence, and I was on my way to the most amazing journey that has led to this day. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart to everyone around the world who has helped me make the dreams of a young Swiss ball kid come true. Finally, to the game of tennis, I love you and will never leave you. Roger Federer. Whew. I cannot believe it. Indeed. Thank you, Roger. Roger Federer is retiring, and I'm just gutted that it's because, the injuries, the whole rehab. He was trying so hard to get back and be competitive, Federer, and gosh, yeah, can you imagine how much the tickets are going to be? I really was hoping to get to Laver Cup, and I'm definitely going to see if I can now, but oh my goodness, tennis will not be the same without Roger Federer. And I'm lucky enough that I've managed to, well, I wouldn't say meet Roger Federer because I didn't really get to speak to him, but he was playing tennis at a club that I worked at, and he came to play and have a hit prior to the US Open, and he signed the tennis ball for me, and I'll never forget that. And Roger Federer. Right. Well, let's get back to the match for a second. And hello to you watching from the Philippines, I think, is it? And as it's into the net there from RADUCANU, we've got a break point here for FRIEDSAM. Neither player can hold serve easily here in this match. Yeah, not a problem, Lexi. Yeah, just read up the letter there that he's written, and I thought maybe because the big four were all playing, I thought something in the back of my mind just said they're getting together because it's going to be Roger's last tournament, and I didn't want to believe it. And it's just, whew. And there's a bad miss there from RADUCANU, and the break has gone back to FRIEDSAM. She was almost 4-1 up here, RADUCANU, but now we are back on serve. FRIEDSAM has broken for 3 games apiece. Yeah, moving away from the big 3. Sorry, and the first of them has called it a day. And I just can't believe it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is true. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, I'm a little speechless right now. I mentioned Federer is the reason I started watching tennis. He's the reason I got into it. I've watched him growing up. I mentioned I met him before. He's one of the only tennis player I've got an autograph from, and yeah. Love 15 here on the serve of FRIEDSAM after a good return from RADUCANU, set up the next point well and gives her the first point on the FRIEDSAM serve. I'm wondering if maybe Ben and JG could get a press accreditation for the Laver Cup now. I was hoping that I might be able to just cover it here cover the matches for you guys, but now I'm thinking I want to try and get over there. It's in London. It's not far away. So love 15 here on the serve of FRIEDSAM. Backhand cross court from RADUCANU. Backhand slice from FRIEDSAM. Backhand down the line from RADUCANU. That's a really nice slice there. Cross court goes FRIEDSAM. Cross court RADUCANU. The forehand slice from FRIEDSAM is long. Love 30. I'm just looking at all the Twitter. So we've got Wimbledon has tweeted, Roger, where do we begin? It's been a privilege to witness your journey and see you become a champion in every sense of the word. We will so miss the sight of you gracing our courts, but all we can say for now is thank you for the memories and the joy you have given to so many. I can't believe it. Goodness me. Hi, Jane. Good to see you again. We've just been, crying over Roger Federer, trying to focus on the match here because RADUCANU has got 3 breakback points here as she passes FRIEDSAM at the net. And yeah, Federer just announced his retirement while we were on the stream here. I just read out his goodbye letter, but he is indeed, the Laver Cup will be his last tournament. And then he is retiring. The man, the myth, the legend, the reason that so many of us are even into tennis. I just got new Roger Federer rackets for my birthday as well. All right, 3 break points for RADUCANU here. FRIEDSAM with the forehand cross court, RADUCANU with the backhand cross court now. FRIEDSAM with the sliced backhand, RADUCANU with the sliced backhand. FRIEDSAM goes down the line. Oh, that was so good from FRIEDSAM down the line there. Saves the first break point, 15-40. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a video as well. I think Federer's actually spoken it as well. Oh gosh. There's just why have we lost Federer and Serena in the same year? Anyway. 2 break points here for Emma Raducanu. Can she get that break advantage right back? She was almost a double break up, if you remember, but that is too good there from FRIEDSAM with the backhand cross court. So tight to the line, and she saved another break point here as the German. 30-40. Yeah, well, I'm just having a look at tennis Twitter here now. It's just full of tributes to Roger Federer. I don't know what to say really. Everything that needed to be said was in that letter from Roger. And well, Raducanu has broken. So as we change ends, she will have that break advantage once again, and she is going to serve for a 5-3 lead here. So again, there's been more breaks of serve than holds of serve in this match so far, but it's Raducanu who is now on top once again, 4-3. Sorry again, just stop my button there. Let me put it back on.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can't prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
Hey, Alex. Yeah. Well, welcome. Good to know I'm on the front page or something. But yeah, we've got, Emma Raducanu, top seed, is playing, so I thought I would cover this one. And then I've just had, the unexpected twist of breaking the news of Roger Federer's retirement. So thanks to Jean for the information, for the intel that it has just come out, the announcement, and it is the end of the career of Roger Federer. Yeah. Doesn't it just, Gary? I love this. Somehow the timing of all this seems divine. Serena, Roger, Rafa talking about his age after his last match, and Carlos winning a major at 19. It really does feel like the end of an era, doesn't it? I mean, if now we've got Serena and Roger retiring. Like you say, Rafa he's going to take a step back a little bit from tennis because he's got his little baby doll on the way. And we've got now the young gun coming through at 19 to win. It really does feel like just a moment, doesn't it? And I can see a couple of you asking about Davis Cup matches. Yeah, tough yesterday for the UK. It ended up going down 2-1 to the US. But yeah, some really cracking matches, wasn't there? Did they all? I think they all went to 3 sets, didn't they? I think it was Evans won his, defeated Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul won his, sorry. And Norrie won. No, I'm getting my days mixed up now. Sorry, my head is like all over the place since breaking that Federer news. But I know there was a really good doubles match between Murray and Salisbury. Almost pulled off the win and didn't quite get over the line. It was Sock and Ram, wasn't it? I think the other team. But hopefully, if I can find a decent stream for the Davis Cup, if I can see some of it on BBC, then I can definitely try to cover some Davis Cup matches for you as well. And Jane, the Laver Cup will be his last tournament. He said so. Playing with the Big Four will be there. It's going to be his last match. I can't even imagine what the tributes are going to be like. Right? And yeah, I'm with you. Some of my moments in tennis. Emotional moments have been Roger Federer. That 2019 Wimbledon especially comes to mind. The same. I just I'm so sorry that I can't be more coherent about this, because he's literally the reason I love tennis. I just can't. Yeah, exactly. There's just that. Okay, so we've got an easy hold of serve, probably the first of the match for Raducanu to put herself within a game away now from taking this opening set. It is 5-3. But there's an ace there from FRIEDSAM to open up this game, 15-love. Yes, Roger Cup. It should be the Roger Cup. Now the Laver Cup will be Roger's final tournament. Hey Todd, yeah, not a problem. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. And yeah, you've missed the news. Just in case, yeah, Roger Federer is retiring. Goodness me. Well, I'm going to ask you anyway. Can you please hit the like button if you haven't already? I know this is a traumatic time for all of us tennis fans, but we're in this together. And 30-15 here on the serve of FRIEDSAM. And no, I don't believe it does. It's, well, I don't want to say an exhibition, but it essentially is. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it essentially is an exhibition. But yeah, we've got Team Europe, the big four: Roger, Rafa, Novak, Andy. And then we've also got Casper Ruud and Stefanos Tsitsipas to round it out there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like I read somewhere that Alcaraz turned it down. I'm not entirely sure about that. But I'm sure I read somewhere that Federer turned it down. Sorry, I got Federer on the brain that Alcaraz turned it down. But yeah, no, Casper Ruud. I mean, I would pick Casper Ruud over Tsitsipas now, wouldn't you? Yeah, the surgeries and the rehab. We knew it was going to be tough for him. I think his goal maybe with the rehab was to come back just to play a last couple of tournaments. So I really thought he might make Wimbledon his last tournament. I thought he would try and hang on for next Wimbledon, but I think the rehab didn't go quite as well as he'd hoped for it. I mean, there were rumors that he wouldn't even be playing the Laver Cup, but thanks, Todd. And yeah, it really, really is. We've been talking about it for so long, but now it is happening. I mean, the first of the big three is retiring. First match that I watched Federer play. Oh goodness! I mean, it definitely would have been a Wimbledon, because that's what we get here. That's, growing up, that's pretty much all I could watch was Wimbledon, the UK-based tournaments, until we got streaming services and stuff. But I mean, it would have been some early Wimbledon matches. My first proper memory is that match between him and Nadal. The crazy match. What year was that Federer and Nadal match at Wimbledon? I mean, what was it? Was it 2000? Oh, 2000. Hang on, let me check this. The match that's in the Strokes of Genius documentary, the big Wimbledon match is my memory of him. But yeah, I mean, Federer at Wimbledon is just something I grew up with here in the UK. And oh, there we go. It's just long here from FRIEDSAM. Yeah, I think it was the 2008 one. So, gosh, showing my age here, I would have been. No, I must have seen. I will definitely have seen it before that, but that's the big one that I remember. But yeah, any matches from the sort of early 2000s on, Federer at Wimbledon. So set point here for Raducanu. Let's see if she can convert this one. FRIEDSAM with the forehand. Backhand cross-court goes Raducanu. Backhand slice from FRIEDSAM. Slice down the line goes Raducanu. Oh, it's just long, I think, from Raducanu. So set point saved by FRIEDSAM. Back to deuce we go. Yeah, well, I think Nadal is still on the list for it. I mean, he's obviously he's taken some time off because of the baby on the way, but I think he definitely will play this now. And yeah, of course, it's not just Serena and Roger that we've lost. We've lost Delpo and Tsonga as well. I was on Chatrier for that Tsonga retirement as well. I managed to get onto the front seats of Chatrier somehow for that, and that was emotional. So I can't even imagine what this Federer's tribute is going to be like. But yeah, we've lost. I mean, like I said, these are people I grew up with. Tsonga, I was a huge fan of Tsonga as a kid. I used to love watching Tsonga at Wimbledon, and Delpo, of course. I mean, I love Delpo. It's an end of an era. Yeah, baby Megan with a huge racket, man. Yeah, my rackets are always a bit too big for me. Not a problem, MJ. Thanks for the like, and yeah, have a good one as well. So can't get this set in the bag just yet, can Raducanu at deuce on the serve of FRIEDSAM. Almost 45 minutes for this match now as a second serve. Yeah, I'm almost certain Nadal is going to be there now. Yeah, like you say, if all is well with the baby. And I think everything is okay with the baby so far. I mean, I know a lot of that news that was leaked of, that Mary was in the hospital. Basically, I think they were quite unhappy about that as well. The Nadals, that those images in the news had been leaked, but it is out there. But she is okay, and the baby. I think there was something about the baby might have been a chance that it was going to be born prematurely, but I think everything seems to be okay. So hopefully Rafa will be there as well. And a double fault from FRIEDSAM has given another set point to Raducanu, but back to deuce we go as that backhand slice goes wide from the Brit. Can't get this set yet. Yeah, no way Nadal's not coming now, really. Yeah, these guys have no idea that Federer's just retired. I mean, honestly, I almost didn't. I found out on here. Grandpa Rafa and Grandpa Novak. Goodness me. I mean, well, yeah, Federer's already got 4 kids, isn't he? The 2 sets of twins. But Murray, well, how many? Murray has he got 2 or 3 daughters, Murray? I think it's 2, isn't it? Djokovic with the 2, Stefan and Tara, is it? And Nadal with his first baby on the way. So it is changing. Things are changing. Yeah, it's a heck of a team, Europe, isn't it? It really is. Okay, well, FRIEDSAM holds serve here to stay in this opening set, but Raducanu will get a chance to serve it out at 5-4. Yeah, exactly. I really, really hope we can see some Federer magic, because it's going to be heartbreaking if he can't even play. You know, I did check this the other day who the US team was for the Laver Cup. I know Schwartzman is there, and let me see now. So, like I said, we got the big 4: Rafa, Roger, Andy, Novak, Casper Ruud, and Stefanos Tsitsipas for Europe. And it's Team World, not Team US. Right, Team World is Auger-Aliassime, Taylor Fritz, Schwartzman, De Minaur, Tiafoe, and Sock. That's decent, pretty good Team World, especially Tiafoe in the form that he's in, but you've got to see it's got to be Team Europe, hasn't it? I mean, they've won every iteration of this tournament, haven't they? Yeah, I feel bad. We're talking all about Roger, but we have got Emma Raducanu, the top seed, in action as well here. So, yeah, apologies to these 2 women as well. We've been a little bit sidetracked. I think it's understandable. But Emma Raducanu will serve this opening set of 5-4. Still, it's been pretty difficult to hold serve in this opening set so far. Well, he says, tennis isn't over. He's always going to be playing tennis and have tennis in his life, but it won't be on the tour. So, yeah, interested to see what he does next. But, he's happy. I mean, he's done everything possible, hasn't he, Federer? He's done everything. What else is there left for him to do in his career? And now he's got the beautiful family. He's just got a new dog. Federer's just happy. And it's just gutting to see that the rehab hasn't been going well. And I keep saying that because I just don't have any words. Hey, Juice, what's up? Well, we're just lamenting the retirement of Roger Federer here, if you are just joining us. We're almost at 50 likes. If you could hit the like button and give us a subscribe as well if you don't already. And yeah, I suppose I haven't really made it clear enough in the past few minutes or so. We are in Portoroz in Slovenia, the round of 16, looking for a place in the quarterfinal. These 2, and FRIEDSAM the qualifier, Raducanu the top seed here, but that is long from Raducanu, 15-all. Oh, can you imagine Roger Federer as a coach? Oh, the cues would be out the door. Yeah. I can't imagine what it must be like for those players who do have a family, traveling all around the world, maybe sometimes the family can't travel with them, and just it's got to be tough. And it's not worth it for Federer anymore. I don't think. I mean, he's happy. He's gotten everything out of the sport that he wants, that he can, and that drop shot is not going to cut it from FRIEDSAM. 30-15. But it does really, really have, like Gary said, the divine feel to it, really, with Roger, Serena, Delpo, Tsonga, all retiring this year. And now we've seen the young 19-year-old Carlos Alcaraz and also the young Swiatek making her move this year as well, to become number one and winning their maiden US Open titles and a maiden slam for Alcaraz. So it really does feel like something's changing. That's an excellent serve down the tee from RADUCANU. Oh, but she's made the error there with the drop shot again. And 30 all. Serving for the set is RADUCANU. Oh, hands down, PK. I think it's going to be Team Europe, especially because it's going to be played here in Europe, in London. Yeah, I would. There'll probably be some support for Team World, I'm sure, but yeah, I don't think there'll be much support for Team World compared to Team Europe. I'm definitely gonna see if I can get some tickets now. Thanks. I feel like I'm not much support, to be honest, because I'm still trying to process it myself here. I cannot believe it. I'm sorry that I can't quite find the right words. I'm sure I will for the next stream once I have a little cry in the corner, get my Roger Federer rackets out and have a hit. Right, it is set point. RADUCANU, slice from FRIEDSAM, forehand from RADUCANU. Forehand down the line goes FRIEDSAM, the back. Oh, it's a really wild backhand from RADUCANU. And to deuce we go. Can't serve this one out. Oh, yeah, thanks, Alex. Yeah, Team World, Fritz, Auger-Aliassime, Schwartzman, Tiafo, Domino, and Sock. When is the Laver Cup, actually? Is it the last weekend in September, I think, isn't it? Have I made that? Am I correct? Oh, there we go. A huge come on from Emma RADUCANU. That's a good serve there. Sets up another set point for her, this time on her own serve. Set point number 4, actually, for RADUCANU. Surely she can convert one of these. Big serve will help. Oh, just struggling with the ball toss. Oh, thank you. 23rd to the 25th, the Laver Cup. Played over a weekend is in London. It's a good serve, the forehand return. Cross-court goes RADUCANU. Backhand cross-court FRIEDSAM. Backhand cross-court RADUCANU. We have a cross-court rally here. Oh, just clips the net. Oh, and just dribbles over from FRIEDSAM. That is a lucky, lucky net cord. And back to deuce we go. Hey, 50 likes. Excellent. Thanks, everybody. If we can... Is 100 too much to hope for? Why not? Let's go for it. Let's get 100 likes if we can. Do it for Roger Federer, guys. And Emma RADUCANU and Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM, of course, as well. RADUCANU trying to serve this out. She's had 4 set points, seen them come and go. Oh, just missed that serve out wide. How is that already next Friday? How is the 23rd of September next week? What has happened to this year? Okay, RADUCANU at deuce, serving for the set. Backhand down the middle from FRIEDSAM. Forehand, RADUCANU. Backhand, cross-court, FRIEDSAM. RADUCANU goes back down the line. Forehand from FRIEDSAM. RADUCANU is into the net, and it's a break point for FRIEDSAM. And RADUCANU was almost a double break up in this opening set, if you remember. I mean, there have been so many breaks of serve. But now, serving for the set, has got a break point, has Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. Yeah, good point. Team World could have an all-American team playing in the nation's capital and still would all be for Team Europe. Yeah, pretty much. So break point here for FRIEDSAM. Was that serve in? No, it was long. Sorry. The return gone into the net there, but there was no reaction. So I think there are line judges here. I think that's why I'm getting called out. It's not the automatic line calling here in Portoroz. It is a break point here for FRIEDSAM, and that's gone long from RADUCANU, and it's the break of serve. So, serving for the opening set, RADUCANU's broken by FRIEDSAM, and we are back even. It is 5 games apiece. Wow, so 4 set points have come and gone, and now we're back on serve. Yeah, I really thought, I was hoping that Federer would try to stick out, even if he didn't play from between the Laver Cup and Wimbledon next year, that he would play one last Wimbledon, because that bagel set to Hurkacz will be his last outing at Wimbledon, and that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that is the final set for Roger Federer at Wimbledon was a 6-love set to Hubert Hurkacz. That just breaks my heart, really does. Really does. Oh, prediction here. FRIEDSAM wins 5-7-5 the set. Yeah, go on then. Back end of this set now. We've had set points come and go. Who is going to get over the line in this opening set? RADUCANU or FRIEDSAM? Fed come back. Norrie's in the top 10. Anything's possible. That's funny. Yeah, I'm with you there. I think Federer wouldn't do too badly. And it's 30-love here for FRIEDSAM. But I think, to be honest, I know a lot of people are comparing Carlos Alcaraz to Rafa Nadal. And I've mentioned that, Carlos, I think he's pretty much an amalgamation of the big three. But if I had to pick one that he was most like, and there's a missed drop shot there from RADUCANU who gives FRIEDSAM 40-love, I would say that Carlos, I see most of Federer in him, to be honest, in the way he plays the game. And he's talked about Federer as his idol. I'm not sure if you caught, there's a video of Carlos going around. I think he's about 12 or 13 talking about how Roger Federer was his idol. And it really does feel like he's picking up that mantle, Carlos Alcaraz, of, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. I know he's not going to end up on the most Grand Slams of all, but in terms of the impact that he's had on the sport, I mean, Federer's got to be up there as the greatest, right? And FRIEDSAM, with a hold to love, has put herself now a game away from this opening set. So, 4 set points come and go. Now RADUCANU finds herself having to serve to stay in it, as we're just about coming up to an hour on the clock for this one. The change of ends, it will find RADUCANU serving at 5-6. Well, sorry for breaking the bad news to you all, gang. But yes, Roger Federer. Is he still playing Basel then? Because, hang on, was Basel, is that before or after the Laver Cup? Let me check when Basel is being played. So Basel's in October. So he must be pulling out of Basel, because he was down to play Laver Cup and Basel. But, with that retirement saying that he's not going to be playing on the tour again, I presume that he will not be playing Basel. And yes, it will just be the Laver Cup. Oh, I really thought that Wimbledon would be his goodbye, Okay, predictions, we reckon FRIEDSAM in a tiebreaker is going to take this. Okay, yeah, well, the only reason I think he was going to play it is obviously it's this home tournament, isn't it, Basel, where he grew up being a ball kid. But yes, as that does fall in October, then he obviously will not be playing that. And yeah, Laver Cup will be a good exit for him, but I agree. I really thought Wimbledon would be the perfect place for Roger Federer to say his goodbye. Nevertheless, RADUCANU's just doubled over here. I think something has just nailed RADUCANU after that serve here, because she just doubled over and she's kind of stretching out her left leg there. And she's grimacing here as Raducanu. Now, hopefully everything's okay with Raducanu here, but I'll keep an eye on how she seems to be playing with that leg, and that's gone into the net there from Raducanu. It's love 30. She looks like she's struggling here, Raducanu. I'm not sure if this is an injury that she brought into the match with her, or if it's something she's picked up during the match. I can't say that I've noticed her pick up an injury during the match, but after that serve, she really seemed to niggle something there. But that's gone long from FRIEDSAM, 15-30. I know, right? What a way to come back after the US Open. I thought I'd, ease myself back into this. Emma Raducanu trying to, get a few wins under her belt in a smaller tournament, and she's really grimacing here as Raducanu. Let's hope that she's okay. But yeah, I've ended up reading Roger Federer's letter on the air for you guys. Yeah, I reckon it's 5-7 for FRIEDSAM. Oh, that's too good from FRIEDSAM. And now FRIEDSAM has 2 set points of her own. It's 15-40. Yeah, I'm the biggest Roger Federer fan. He's the reason I love tennis. The reason I'm into this sport at all. He's I'm lucky enough to have met him. And got my tennis ball with Roger Federer signed on it. And I'm trying to hold it together here. Oh, that is a great return from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu somehow manages to get it back in play. FRIEDSAM doesn't really do much with the overhead. Raducanu does look like she's struggling here. Comes to the short ball, but she's gone wide, and it is the set for Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. She's broken the serve of Raducanu, and with it goes the set by 7-5. And Raducanu does, I don't know, something is bothering me here. She's looking like she's in pain. I'm not sure if she's called for a trainer here, but I'll let you know if she does. Oh, is Fazan going to be there? Right, I'm going to have to get on this. I'm better, JG. Can we get me some press accreditation to get me to the Laver Cup? I have to be there. No. Okay, we have got a trainer here. So I think the physio or someone has just come out to have a chat. With Raducanu. I'm not sure again what that injury is. There seems to be something going on with their left leg, but possibly not entirely sure. I'll keep you posted. But they're playing a replay now of the set, so I can't hear anything the trainer is saying. But I'll let you know anyway. Oh, well, thanks for the update. So another Brit. Well, good news for Katie Swan in Chennai, has defeated Gasanova 7-6, 6-2. It's a really good win for Katie Swan. So Jodie Burrage, the Brit, go out in the match previous to this on this court. She lost to Siniakova, but she put up a good fight to Burrage, 7-5 and then 6-1. But good news there for Katie Swan. Not so good news for Raducanu after the 4 set points come and go. And now it's, the trainer. Oh, no. She's just struggled so much with injuries, hasn't she, Raducanu? Really has. Okay, so we've got Raducanu who is now lying on her back. So it is the left leg. The physio is there doing some sort of work to it. Just stretching that leg out. I'm glad at least you were happy to see me for a little bit. And then boom. Yeah. Then it hit. Oh. I just thank you, Lexi. I appreciate that. I know, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it together, to be honest. We have got Raducanu. I'm assuming it's a medical timeout because she is lying on her back. The physio was there doing some work to her. The previous round, her opponent retired, Yastremska, but she was 2 points away from the win, Raducanu, when Yastremska retired. So, she's now spraying something on Raducanu's leg. Not entirely sure what's going on there. So I'm gonna head on back to tennis Twitter and see the tributes for Laver Cup. And the umpire's just announced a medical timeout for Emma Raducanu. So she served for that opening set, remember, at 5-3. And at 5-4 she served for it, but she was 5-3 up. And now she's lost at 5-7. to FRIEDSAM, qualifier FRIEDSAM. Like I said, she's better than her ranking as FRIEDSAM. She's just been plagued by a lot of injuries, and she's just dropped right down to the 200s now. So let me see about these tributes to Roger Federer. Yeah, that last line of that letter, I love you and I will never leave you. Roger Federer to tennis. Goodness me. I'm going to have to try and start preparing my tributes now, aren't I? Roger, Serena, Songa, Delpo. What a year. I mean, this is just... Wow, Andy Roddick has just tweeted, also seems like a good time to start training for Wimbledon. Wow, Roddick. Harsh. Yeah, Roger, I want to thank you from all the... Roger now saying this to tennis. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, everyone around the world who's helped make the dreams of a young Swiss ball kid come true. He is arguably the greatest of all time. I know he's not going to be on the most Grand Slams. He's going to end up on 20. But in terms of legacy in the sport and what he's done for tennis, it's unparalleled, really. It really is. I mean, I'll read that first part of the letter. He says, of all the gifts that tennis has given me over the years, the greatest, without a doubt, has been the people I've met along the way, my friends and my competitors, and most of all the fans who give the sport its life. I don't know if this is a good idea, me trying to scroll through all these tributes and make myself all sad again. Not a problem, Gary. And yeah, thanks very much. I'm dealing with it here. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. Thanks, Lexi. Yes, everybody, please hit the like button. If we can get to 100. I mean, we've already hit the 50 mark, which is pretty great. This is for 250. So Raducanu is now getting some pretty heavy strapping on her left thigh here. Don't know if she's going to retire. Like I said, it's being strapped up right now by the physio, but she's pretty much strapped up the whole of that left thigh with a bandage. But it did look like, I don't know, something happened during one of those serves in that last game, because she just pulled out of it grimacing. I don't know if she's going to be able to finish the match. She is going to start this second set, so FRIEDSAM will serve to get this underway. Raducanu is going to give it a go anyway, but she does look to be hampered by some sort of thigh injury. So just over an hour now for this. We've had the medical timeout. We're ready to go. FRIEDSAM to serve to get the second set underway. She took the first by 7-5. Saved 4 set points. When these two get off court, they'll find out the news. Roger Federer. FRIEDSAM to serve. That's a good serve. The forehand return, Raducanu. Is that in? No, it's just wide there from FRIEDSAM. Love 15. Yeah, I think she went for a bit too much there, FRIEDSAM. It's always tough to know. Well, not when the opponent on the other end of the court is clearly hampered and injured. It's I suppose always a little bit of a mental challenge on how you approach the match. But there's an ace there for FRIEDSAM. That is ace number 4 of the match. 15 all. Yeah, same. I've just managed to retweet about 3 of them, and then I'll come up with my own tribute a bit later. First serve tennis, by the way, if you haven't followed already. But yeah, I'll just sob into my phone, looking at all the tributes. So 15 all on the serve of FRIEDSAM to get this second set underway. Short ball for Raducanu, and she puts the forehand away. 15-30. And yeah, we have got a new word, Federer-esque. I do use that quite a lot as well. Sorry, Lexi. For some reason, I couldn't just hide that tweet there. I was trying to hide. Right, show this one. There we go. Yeah, Federer-esque. A synonym for magical. It really is. He's made the game look magical, hasn't he, Federer? The way he plays, he's like a dancer on the court. He's just the most aesthetically pleasing tennis player, I think, to watch play the game. And yes, not a dry eye on Twitter today at all. I'm honestly trying to keep it together here, to be honest. 30 all on the serve of FRIEDSAM. So yeah, we mentioned RADUCANU is the top seed here because the seedings were done prior to that, the end of that US Open. She catapulted up the rankings after last year's title run to the US Open Championship. But losing in the first round here, she was obviously defending a lot of points, and she's back down to, I think it's 82, but she's 80-something in the world now, is RADUCANU. So having to try and play these smaller tournaments to get her ranking back up and work her way through it. She won her first round match against Yastremska. She was winning. She was 2 points away from the win when Yastremska retired. And now she's here playing FRIEDSAM for a spot in the quarterfinals, but she looks like she is hampered by some sort of injury. But RADUCANU pulls off the passing shot. And to deuce we go here on the serve of FRIEDSAM to begin this second set. So she might not be moving quite as well, RADUCANU, but she's finding some good shots here. Oh, thanks for that, Sean. I'd recommend the video Federer as a Religious Experience based on the article by David Foster Wallace. Definitely we'll have to check that out. Yeah, Rafa, Novak are like machines. Federer is the aesthetic. It really is. And I think that's why I think Carlos reminds me of Federer, to be honest. A little bit. Yeah, David. Well, she was 5-3 up, wasn't she? She served for it, RADUCANU. But while she was serving for it, after a serve, something happened. Like Midnight Woodsman just said, something happened to the left leg, the left thigh. She's got it strapped up. She had a medical timeout, but something happened while she was serving for it, and she's pulled out of it, and she's really frustrated. RADUCANU obviously looks like she wants to cry here. I think she's quite in pain because she's doubled over. She's muttering to herself here. She's grimacing. She really does not look comfortable here. And I think, well, she's going to carry on here, RADUCANU, but she does not look comfortable at all. Finds the first serve, the block return from RADUCANU, just sticks the racket out like a frying pan, but it works. Backhand cross court from FRIEDSAM. Backhand on the line goes RADUCANU. The forehand from FRIEDSAM. Forehand on the line, RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM with the slice. Backhand cross court from RADUCANU. She's at the net, RADUCANU with the volley. FRIEDSAM, can she pass? No, RADUCANU's there with the volley again. And RADUCANU wins the point. So, back to deuce we go. That was good play at the net there from RADUCANU. I think she's trying to shorten these rallies. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you are watching along. If we can get to 100 likes, that would be brilliant. Do it for Roger Federer as well, if not for this one. FRIEDSAM with the good serve, the forehand return, and that is a great return from RADUCANU, and she's got to break point here, the Brit now. She looked down and out after the end of that first set, and now RADUCANU has a break point to begin this second. It just seems to have dipped in energy this match. It's a little flat now with everything that's been going on, and just misses that serve long. There's FRIEDSAM, a second serve on the break point. And struggling with the ball toss there is FRIEDSAM. That's another good return from RADUCANU. Follows it up with the forehand into the corner. And RADUCANU at the net. So she's doing well here, RADUCANU. She's trying to shorten the point. She's coming into the net. And she's rewarded here with a break of serve to begin the second set. So, well, maybe a glimmer of hope here for the Brit as she takes the opening game and leads by a break. 1-0.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can
So she does have the break here, Raducanu, but she had the advantage in the opening set, remember, as well. Almost had the double break advantage, but couldn't quite pull it off. Is hampered by an injury to that left thigh. It is heavily strapped now after the medical timeout, but she is giving this one a go. And she will serve with the break at 1-love. It's a good serve. It's a great return from FRIEDSAM. Cross-court goes Raducanu, but the forehand down the line from FRIEDSAM was beautiful. Couldn't have placed that any better. Love 15. Let's see this one again. Boom, down the line. There's no way Emma could get to that one, even if she wasn't hampered by that injury. That's another good serve. The backhand return cross-court. Cross-court goes, what a cross-court from Raducanu. What a backhand cross-court from the Brit, 15-all. So we were talking about the Davis Cup as well earlier. I was saying that, there's just the one tie is underway, I think, at the moment. We've got France, Australia. So the first tie did go the way of France. Richard Gasquet defeated... Who did Gasquet play? Kubler, wasn't it? Yes, Richard Gasquet defeated Kubler in straight sets. 30-15 here for Raducanu. It was 6-2, 6-4 to Richard Gasquet. So 1-0 to France so far in that tie. Got the second match is just underway. It's Benjamin Bonzi and Alex de Minaur. Oh, actually, no, the other ties have started. Sorry, my Davis Cup page hadn't quite refreshed itself. So we've got Serbia and the Republic of Korea are underway as well. We've got Hong versus Lajovic, and they've just gotten underway. We've also got Croatia against Sweden. So Elias Ima is up a set on Borna Gojo of Croatia and on serve in the second. Some Davis Cup matches for you. I think it's just those three that are live at the moment. I don't think that the Kazakhstan and USA tie has gotten underway yet. 30-all here on the serve. Then that's a great serve. The forehand return from FRIEDSAM. Now with the forehand down the middle. The drop shot from Raducanu. It works. She really is trying to shorten these points here as Raducanu. But again, it's paying off for her. A couple of good volleys at the net. And the drop shot has been a bit iffy in this match so far for Raducanu, but it worked there. And it is 40-30. So a point to back up the break. We saw a couple of breaks of serve to open the opening set. Has missed that serve down the tee very much wide. Second serve. I think she is struggling a bit on the serve to push up off that front foot. Finds the second serve, the forehand return. That's good from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu gets there. The drop shot now from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu makes it. FRIEDSAM, can she lob it? Yes, she can. The lob from FRIEDSAM goes over the head of Raducanu, and she can only watch as it goes past. And it is to deuce we go. 69 likes. If we could get to 100 likes by the end of this, that would be brilliant. If you could hit that like button, if you haven't, and subscribe to the channel as well. We have just, read out the letter that Roger Federer has written, saying goodbye to the game of tennis. Still trying to process it, but we have got a match to call here. Raducanu with the backhand volley at the net. That's a winner from Raducanu, and she's got the advantage. Well, it's working for her here, Raducanu. This slight change of tactic. She is coming forward a lot more rather than trying to be dragged from side to side. So a point to back up the break in this second set. That serve is long. Second serve. Yeah, I'm still having a little look through. There's a video here put out by Tennis TV that is just... it's going to have me in tears if I watch the end of this, but it is Federer from 1998 to 2022. Well, back to juice we go here. I mean, it was a decent serve from Raducanu, but FRIEDSAM with the return is a short ball. Raducanu tries to put it away, but again, the lob from FRIEDSAM, and it is deuce. She's going to get a break back here, FRIEDSAM, get us back on serve. Or is Raducanu going to turn this match around? It's another good first serve. The backhand return, forehand from Raducanu. Oh, it's in from FRIEDSAM. Now she goes to the slice, FRIEDSAM. Forehand cross-court, Raducanu. That is too good from Raducanu, and she's got the advantage again. Cross-court forehand. Winner for Raducanu. And has got another chance to back up the breaker serve. She still doesn't look quite comfortable, Raducanu, but she's coming away with the points. Looking for a spot in the quarterfinal here of this 250 event in Portoroz. Oh, it's an ace down the tee for Raducanu. What a serve. Okay, Raducanu is up break, and she's consolidated it for 2-love in the second set. Is she turning this one around? Okay. Well, she did serve for the first set. If you remember, 5-4 was up a break. It was almost up a double break. FRIEDSAM managed to turn it around. So is Raducanu going to do the same here and turn this one around, take it to a third? FRIEDSAM serving down a break, yet to get a game on the board in the second set. And it's a good forehand from FRIEDSAM. There's a good response from Raducanu, and into the net goes the forehand from FRIEDSAM. Love 15. And now FRIEDSAM is the one who looks frustrated here. Excuse me. We still got plenty of players to support. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm a massive Federer fan, as I said. I grew up watching him. He's the reason I love tennis, but I'm a huge Rafa fan as well, so at least I still got Rafa for a little bit longer. And I think, well, Carlos and Yannick Sinner, I think they're gonna step into that hole left just quite nicely. I think those two, but it's really not going to be the same anymore. And that's a better serve from FRIEDSAM, 30-15. Go to Kanu. Yeah, well, it doesn't look good, does it? Because it really is some quite heavy strapping on that thigh. And she's trying to shorten the points here. But, I mean, it's working for her. She's up a break here, so you never know. She could be turning this one around, but it is 40-15 here on the serve of FRIEDSAM. So a couple of chances to get herself on the board in the second set. FRIEDSAM, remember, is the qualifier. She came through qualifying to get to this stage. Defeated Elizabeth Mandlik in the previous round. That's gone long from FRIEDSAM on that forehand, 40-30. Elizabeth Mandlik is a young one to watch as well, the daughter of Hannah Mandlikova. She did quite well at the US Open. I think she won a match, and then she eventually came undone to Ons Jabeur, but it was a good match there. Great. Start from about 250 pounds. I'm definitely going to have to see if I can get, well, I don't know. I mean, Ben and Jay's, you got press accreditation for Wimbledon, you know, maybe. I'll see if I can get in on that. FRIEDSAM is coming into the net now with the volley. Oh, she gets it away. Raducanu, can she pass her? Oh, yes. Well, it works for Raducanu there because the volley goes into the net from FRIEDSAM, and to deuce we go. This didn't look likely at all the way that first set ended with the medical timeout and Raducanu really sort of just fading away there in the last couple of games. And now it's looking like, well, she could end up going a double break here. FRIEDSAM doesn't find the first serve. Into the net it goes. Can she find the second serve? She does. The forehand return from Raducanu. It's a great return. The backhand's into the net from FRIEDSAM, and it's a break point for Raducanu. It was a heck of a return from Emma Raducanu, and she's got a point now for the double break. How has she managed to pull this off in the second set from the position that she was in the first? I do not know. Maybe, I don't know if it's got into the head of FRIEDSAM a little bit. Maybe the change of tactic, like I said, trying to shorten the points has thrown her off, but it is working for Raducanu. And a second serve here for FRIEDSAM as well. She's starting to look frustrated, is the German. So advantage, Raducanu. Oh, it's a good second serve. Gets the return in play, but the forehand from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu gets it back again. The short ball for FRIEDSAM, but this time she puts it away. FRIEDSAM with the backhand cross court at the net. And she saves a break point. It is deuce once again. So this is the third match of the day. These round of 16 matches, we saw Diane Parry come through against Potapova. We saw Siniakova come through against Burge. And the matchup after this will be Jasmine Paulini and Kaya Yuvan. It's just the 4 matches today. Same over in Chennai, 4 matches. We've seen Lynette come through her match. Katie Swan as well. We've currently got Podoroska and Tatiana Maria playing over in Chennai. Tatiana Maria's taken the first set, 6-3 on serve in the second. Second serve here for FRIEDSAM. Short ball on the return. Now FRIEDSAM's at the net. Raducanu, can she pass her? Oh, lovely volley there from FRIEDSAM. Tried to pass Raducanu, but it wasn't much on that shot, and she can just put that forehand away there, FRIEDSAM. Just a lovely little volley there, dink. And it is advantage FRIEDSAM now. Also talking about Davis Cup, we've got Demonors now up 3-love on Benjamin Bonzi. So he's looking to even the score at 1 apiece in terms of the ties there. France took the first tie. So it's 1-0 over there. Oh, that was a bad double fault there from FRIEDSAM. I don't know what happened on that second serve there. But I don't know. The ball toss was all over the place. I think it was I don't know if it was the wind or what. But that's a really bad double fault from FRIEDSAM. That is double fault number 5 of the match for the German. And back to deuce we go. Finds the first serve this time, does FRIEDSAM. But that forehand's going to go long, and it's going to be another break point here for Emma Raducanu for a 3-love lead in this second set. Yeah, I don't see Rafa not showing up, to be honest. Especially now with Roger retiring. I love Roger and Rafa together at the Labour Cup as well. I think they're brilliant. The coaching team but all 4 of them, with Roger, Rafa, Novak, Anna, Andy as well. It's, yeah, like you say, we deserve to watch them all together for one last time. And I do think that's what we're going to get. Oh, it's another double fault. That is double fault number 6 of the match. 2 in that game for FRIEDSAM, and it is the double break for Emma Raducanu in the second set after dropping the opening set. Having a medical timeout, she's now 3-love up and serving Raducanu in this second. So the physio has come back out to have a chat with Raducanu. So she's not doing anything yet, just having a chat. Now she's chatting to the umpire. So I'll keep you posted on that. I don't think she's going to give her any treatment. No, the physio's going away, I think. No, wait. I think she is going to have some other treatment, I think, is Raducanu. They're just having a chat. I'm not sure what that is about. If she's not happy with the strapping, maybe, or... But anyway, I was just looking at some more tributes to Federer, and there's a stat here that only 3 players have ever beaten Roger Federer in a major final. Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Juan Martín del Potro. That's a heck of a Well, heck of a CV there, isn't it, for Roger Federer? 20 major titles. Yeah, I have to do a week of podcast to fit all of Federer's career into 1 hour. I know, right? Goodness me, I'm still trying to process it, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's a heck of a turnaround for Emma here. She's got the double break here at 3-love. Yeah, FRIEDSAM needs to be careful. It's a shaky service game with the 2 double faults in that previous game as well. Pretty much handed the double break to Emma. And that's long from FRIEDSAM, 15-love. Hour and a half now for this match. Pretty lengthy match, really, I suppose, for just a set and a half played. We did have the medical timeout, but oh, wow, I like this from PC. 36 straight Grand Slam quarterfinals, 24 straight Grand Slam semifinals. Just the stats for Federer, really, honestly, I don't even know where to begin with everything he's achieved in this sport. And that is wide from FRIEDSAM. It's 30-love for RADUCANU. She really is turning this around here. Oh gosh, there's a picture here of Roger and Rafa together singing Fedal, one last dance at the Laver Cup. Oh, it's into the net there from RADUCANU. It's a good return to serve from FRIEDSAM, 30-15. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was crazy to think at that point that anybody would ever surpass Federer being that far ahead. And somehow 2 men have done it, but 20 major titles. So 30-15 all, that's into the net from RADUCANU, 30 all. Yeah, isn't he? The most aesthetically pleasing tennis player, I think, to ever have played this sport. Poetry in motion. That's a perfect way to sum it up, really. And that Wimbledon 2019 will literally forever be a terrible memory, because that should have been his. How many match points did he have? He should have been on 21 slams, should Roger. But I mean, yeah, he's just been the most incredible ambassador for the sport. I don't even know how to put it into words. But RADUCANU here has got 40-30. Can she consolidate for the double break? It's a good serve down the tee. That return is going to be long from FRIEDSAM, and she does indeed consolidate. So Emma RADUCANU as well. The response has been excellent here. She's got the double break now in this second set after dropping the opening by 5-7. And she leads by 4-love now. I hit the broken button there instead of the consolidation button. Please forgive me, because my mind is a bit all over the place with the Federer news. Consolidation of the break for RADUCANU. Yes, 2 match points for Federer in that Wimbledon final. Yeah, there's going to be movies about them, isn't there? Who would play Roger Federer in the film, I wonder? Yeah, same here, Lexi. I'm trying to be present for this match. I was excited to get to see RADUCANU play. I love to watch RADUCANU play, honestly, but it's hard to try and keep my head in this match as well. But I'm going to do my best here. She is up a double break. But she sort of mishit that return, I think, did RADUCANU, 15-love. Yeah. They always say that, don't they? Waving the Wilson wand. Is that Robbie Koenig that used to say that all the time? Waving the Wilson wand like a magician, yeah. As a go-to for the commentators, wasn't it? I mean, they're not wrong, but Kenneth, is your favorite RADUCANU? She's on a good comeback here. Is injured, I think, but like I said, dropped the opening set 7-5. She did something to her left thigh. She pulled up out of a serve in serving for the set. Lost her serve there. And FRIEDSAM eventually took it 7-5, but she's come back here and she hit that right back to FRIEDSAM. Now FRIEDSAM with the lob, but puts the second smash away, this RADUCANU, and it's 15-30. And now RADUCANU seemingly is looking to run away with the second set. Yeah, as well, Andy Murray, we've got to think, I mean, he can't be going on for that much longer, surely, with his hip the way it is. But yeah, I'm hoping Murray's going to keep playing for as long as he possibly can because he loves the sport and he's not going to go retire easily. So hopefully we will get at least another year of Murray as well. There we go, JG. Video coming soon on the Federer reaction. Stay tuned for that, guys, because there's going to be plenty to talk about. 15-30 here. Oh, the backhand down the line from RADUCANU, and it's 15-40. How has RADUCANU got herself into this position here? Can she get a triple break in the second set for a 5-love lead? She's got 2 points to try and do it. Yeah, I really thought he'd retire at Wimbledon, to be honest. I thought he would retire next year. And into the net goes FRIEDSAM, and it is the triple break for Emma RADUCANU. She's broken again, and she'll serve now for the set at 5-love.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
Yeah, so I really thought Federer would end his career at Wimbledon, especially given the way that his Wimbledon last year panned out with that bagel set to her catch. But, we did get signs that the rehab wasn't going to plan. There were even talk that he might not even be able to play the Labour Cup, but it obviously hasn't gone well after that knee surgery, and it is going to be the last tournament for Roger Federer at Labour Cup. And yeah, I mean, we all knew it was coming, right? Massive Federer fan here, and honestly, I'm not shocked by the news as such. It's just it still hit me that he's going to be calling it a day. These players, you kind of just think that they're going to go on forever. I mean, I've never known tennis without Roger Federer or Serena Williams, and it's just. How many times have I said that? Sorry. I don't know what else to say, because it's Roger Federer and it's the end of an era. Oh, thanks for this number here. Most wins in the Open era for Federer, 1,265. Rafa, 1,066. Novak, 1,012. So RADUCANU here serving for the set, and it's 15-love. RADUCANU looking to, open Iga's Bakery here for a set here in Portoroz in Slovenia. Yeah, this is a heck of a turnaround from RADUCANU. It really is. Is she going to serve up a bagel here? Backhand slice from FRIEDSAM. Backhand on the middle from RADUCANU. Backhand on the line. FRIEDSAM. RADUCANU goes cross court. The forehand now from FRIEDSAM down the line. RADUCANU is there. Oh, can't quite clear the net. There's the ball. 15-all. Yeah, so Venus hasn't made any announcement yet in terms of retirement. She's, as far as we know, still going, but it can't be far off either, can it? Venus's retirement, of course. Her younger sister Serena's retired, and she's still going. Venus, but yeah, it really is the end of an era if you think of all the retirements you've had this year. Like we said, Serena, Roger, Joe Wilfred Songa, Juan Martín del Potro. It's really, really changing here. It's a good serve. Return goes into the net from FRIEDSAM, and she shouts to herself there in frustration. 2 points from the bagel now is Emma. Oh, it goes Sampras, 734. Agassi, 735. Andy Murray at 713. Yeah, so he definitely could pass those two, Andy Murray, if he keeps going. And like I said, I think Murray's going to keep going until, till he absolutely cannot. Gosh, yeah, Ash Barty. I suppose I was thinking more of like an era-wise, but still, yeah, notable retirements this year. Ash Barty, Laura Robson, Johanna Konta. So many retired. No one else is allowed to retire this year. Please, nobody else. Oh, we've got a correction here from the umpire. Oh, and so it's been given as an ace. So the serve was called wide. Umpire overruled, and so it's been given as an ace. And Emma Raducanu has just served up the bagel. Iga's Bakery is open here in Portoroz, and it's Emma Raducanu who's dished one out to Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. So it is a set apiece here. 5-7, 6-love Raducanu. We are going to a decider.
Ain't nothing she's got to lose, but so much that she can't prove. Nothing that she cannot do. It's RADUCANU.
Yeah, I think that would be, even though Novak and Rafa will end up on more slams, I do like that Federer will probably end up with the most wins in the Open era. He deserves to have at least one of these records, does Federer. And I mean, that period where he was just utterly dominating, he's tennis. He is the face of tennis, is Roger Federer. And we knew it was coming. We really obviously knew it was coming. But it doesn't make it any easier. I said that about Serena. We knew it was coming, but it doesn't make it any easier. Oh, don't even say it, Michael. Don't even say it. But I think, again, Rafa, he loves the sport, does Rafa, but he's achieved everything he wants to achieve, and now he's got a little baby on the way as well. I think Rafa is going to play at least until the Olympics, because I think, the Paris Olympics in 2 years' time obviously will be played at Roland Garros. So I think Rafa is going to play at least for that. And there you go, Jamie records as well. Rafa got 2 more years, so I think he will. I think he will keep playing, but I think it'll probably be on a lesser schedule. I don't think he'd be going day in day out to the tour. Not that the big three have really done that of late anyway, have they? But I think Rafa will keep playing until Paris 2024. But he's like I said, he's got his baby on the way, and he's a family man, isn't he, Rafa? Okay, so we have got FRIEDSAM serving to get this third set underway, and it's a good first serve. The return has gone along, and it is 15-love. Yeah, thanks for the clarification there. So yeah, Jimmy Connors with more match wins at 1,274, but they didn't all come in the Open era. So if you are just looking at Open era matches, it would be Roger Federer. Just wide. That first serve from FRIEDSAM has a second. Finds the second serve. The block return from Raducanu. The forehand cross-court. FRIEDSAM's at the net now with the volley. Raducanu, can she pass? She goes to the lob, but FRIEDSAM puts the smash away, and it is 30-love. I think Rafa's still got a couple of Roland Garroses in him, definitely. I do believe he can win, I'd say at least two more Roland Garroses. Maybe if you can get to 3 more slams. I think he's still going. Yeah, Michael reckons Djokovic can go for 5 to 6 more years. I think Djokovic has got more time in him than Rafa, definitely. Don't know if it's 5. Well, no, probably is 5 to 6, to be honest, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like something's changing now in terms of these slams. I do think Rafa's going to get more Roland Garroses, and I think Djokovic is probably going to get more Wimbledons. But I think these, with the likes of Alcaraz, and Sinner, Tiafoe, and Ruud, and these youngsters, I think something is starting to shift now. The next gen, if you were. And 40-love here for FRIEDSAM. Should be a good start to this set after getting bageled in that second, and she has. She's got a game to love here. FRIEDSAM with the 4th ace of the match. So she wins her first game in 7 games. With a hole to love, does Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. Yeah, you're probably right there. Wawrinka and Murray are probably going to be next. Like I said, I think Murray is stubborn and he is going to want to keep going for as long as he can. But it will get to a point where, is he going to be playing in pain? Can he keep doing it? I'd love to see him keep going, but again, Wawrinka, I think he's not far off it either, really, isn't he? Alcaraz, the betting favorite for Roland Garros 2023. Rafa's 3rd favorite. Who would second be? Would it be Ruud or Djokovic? Well, no. I don't know. I think Roland Garros 2023 probably be between Alcaraz and Rafa, to be honest. I think. But yeah, I think this US Open was, what he's done, Djokovic, sorry. On the clay, I suppose, yeah. He has won it, hasn't he, before? So yeah, it's probably true. But I still think Rafa would have the edge there. I think Rafa would have the edge over Djokovic at Roland Garros. But Carlos Alcaraz, what he's done at 19. There was a video, I think it was only about a year ago, that he posted it saying, what do I want to achieve in the sport? I want to win a slam and become world number 1. And he's just done both things here at the US Open. Really is, I think, the beginning of something. That's a good serve from RADUCANU. Follows it up with the backhand cross-court. Backhand from FRIEDSAM. Forehand cross-court now RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM with the backhand as well. That's going to be long, and it's 30 love at RADUCANU. And I'm not sure what you mean there, to be honest. I've been playing the Emma Raducanu button whenever she wins it, wins a game. I don't have a button for FRIEDSAM, unfortunately, but I'm not biased. Well, we all have our favorites here on GTL. We don't shy away from those, but I'm just trying to enjoy some good tennis here, and it is unfortunate that we've got the injury from Raducanu, but she seems, well, obviously she's pulled it back because she served up that bagel in the second set out of nowhere, really, after the way she faded in that first one. 30-15 here, though, on the serve of Raducanu. Oh, this from Jean. A few weeks ago, a friend and I looked on the ATP Tour site and searched Federer's profile, and it said inactive. Didn't really take it seriously. Wow. I did not notice that. That's mad. All right, I don't know, there's a chat with the umpire here about something. Not entirely sure what that was about. But I think Raducanu maybe wanted to challenge something, but I don't think they have. Do they have the Hawkeye here? And into the net goes FRIEDSAM, and a big come on from Raducanu, 40-15. Yeah, because Federer, was he unranked by that point now? Yeah, Laver Cup will be his last one. And yeah, possible that the GOATs would finish next year without a slam. It is possible. I mean, it is. But like you guys are saying there, after Djokovic, it's an unknown. I mean, who's going to take that on the grass? I mean, we've seen who can come forward on the hard courts, on the clay as well. I mean, Alcaraz is just as good on the clay, and Casper Ruud as well. But the grass is the big question. Like you say, who stops Djokovic at Wimbledon? Wimbledon is going to be that one, I think, where once the big three have gone, who is going to take up that mantle? It'd be interesting to see if Alcaraz can crack the grass. I think Sinner managed to crack the grass this year. He never won an ATP Tour match on the grass. Previously did Jannik Sinner, and then he made it all the way to the semi-final this year and took 2 sets off Novak Djokovic. So I think Sinner's, Sinner could be one to watch once Djokovic is out of the game. But I think still going forward, Roland Garros is going to be Nadal's to lose, and Wimbledon is going to be Djokovic's to lose. But on the hard courts, I think it's a lot more open. And, depends how long those two can keep playing as well. it'll be, I'm not entirely sure if the Russians will be allowed to play at Wimbledon again next year. We don't know yet. I don't think they've stated anything definitively, but yeah, it's possible that that Medvedev won't be able to play. Yeah, Medvedev could win. It depends if he's allowed to win. If he's allowed to play, sorry. But yeah, Medvedev could indeed. So 15-all here on the serve of FRIEDSAM, and that return has gone along from RADUCANU 30-15. When Djokovic goes, Garin will win Wimbledon. There you go. Prediction for you. Yeah, I was saying, watch out for Jannik Sinner, because he really did seem to find himself on the grass this year, and yeah, the Australian Open as well. Jannik Sinner is one of my favourites going forward. I think Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, Casper Ruud, they're going to be right up there. I think Sinner's got a couple of slams in him, definitely. Yeah, Hubert Hurkacz, good on the grass. Berrettini as well. Berrettini made the Wimbledon final. And yeah, well, I think Hurkacz and Berrettini were pretty much the two favourites outside of Djokovic and Nadal this year in terms of Wimbledon. So both of those are good on the grass, yeah. And it is 40-15 here for FRIEDSAM. That's a good serve. The forehand return. Slice from FRIEDSAM. The forehand cross-court from RADUCANU. Cross-court goes FRIEDSAM down the line. Now goes RADUCANU. Backhand slice from FRIEDSAM. It's a short ball. RADUCANU. Oh, that's good from RADUCANU. Oh, no, has it gone long? No, it hasn't. It wasn't. That was really good from RADUCANU there. I thought maybe it might have just gone long, but clipped the back of the line. So 40-30. And as a Federer fan, John, I can confirm I like Hurkacz. He is such a good guy. I really do. But it breaks my heart that he means that Federer's last ever Wimbledon outing will be a bagel, a 6-love loss in that final set to Hubert Hurkacz. Well, RADUCANU with another big come on with a good return has got FRIEDSAM to deuce on the serve here. Oh, we're closing in on 100 likes. If you could please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well if you don't already. If we can get to 100 by the end of this match, that would be brilliant. Thank you for everybody who already has. Maybe Vesely. Yuri Vesely, well, he beat Djokovic, didn't he, recently? Was it this year that Vesely beat Djokovic, or was it last year? I remember he got that good win anyway and then did pretty much nothing after it, but... So, deuce, second serve. It's a good return from RADUCANU. Digs the lob out, does FRIEDSAM, but RADUCANU can put the cross-court away. FRIEDSAM is there. Oh, she's dumped the volley into the net. RADUCANU, that was a real chance for the Brit there, because that point was completely in her control. And that should have been a break point. But the defense from FRIEDSAM, I suppose, put in the extra ball back in play and then got the error from RADUCANU, and it is advantage FRIEDSAM. Yeah, Berrettini, it was surprising really because he didn't show up against Ruud, to be honest. The opening two sets, he just did not play well at all to Berrettini, and he started to get back into it in that third set, but Ruud was just too good and made the final end in Casper Ruud. Casper Ruud had a great US Open, so I'm excited to see what Casper Ruud can do as well. But Berrettini surprised me the way he played there, and that's into the net from FRIEDSAM. RADUCANU was not done in this game yet. She seems to be moving a bit better now. She's still grimacing a little bit occasionally, but there's good movement in that point, and back to deuce we go. Yeah, it's very possible. Well, it all depends really how Zverev can come back from injury. I mean, he was planning to play the Davis Cup, was Zverev. I don't know if you all heard, but he's had to withdraw from the Davis Cup because I think he said he started practicing a bit too hard and he felt the injury go again, and he was in a lot of pain, so he's pretty much out for the rest of the year, I think, now, is Zverev. So it depends how that rehab goes. But I think it's absolutely possible that any of those three could get their first slams next year. Definitely. I think Sinner and Ruud, it's a matter of time. But I think Carlitos is gonna well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's challenging the big three in terms of number of slams by the end of his career. A long way to go yet there, but don't mention his name. Is that because he beat Novak? Okay. Oh, was he beating him twice? I didn't realize that. Right, it is advantage FRIEDSAM. Raducanu's had his chances in this game. Second serve, the backhand return. Now the backhand from FRIEDSAM. Cross-court goes Raducanu. Backhand cross-court FRIEDSAM. Down the line now Raducanu. Cross-court goes FRIEDSAM. Forehand from Raducanu. Forehand from FRIEDSAM. Now the backhand. Oh, it's just in from Raducanu. On we go. Oh, but she's... Hang on, what's happening here? I think there's a challenge. Is there a... No, it's not. So, wow, okay. The umpire has overruled the call. So Raducanu was convinced here that, well, that ball was in. I thought it had caught the line there, but the umpire said it was out, and Raducanu is livid because she doesn't think that it was out, but it's been called it. And I don't think they have Holger here. So it is the umpire's word, and FRIEDSAM does indeed get the hold. So it is 2-1 as we sit down for the change of end. Sorry, there's a little bit confusing there on what had happened, but it is the hold of serve for the German qualifier. So we are all on serve in this third and deciding set. So she's responded well after getting bageled in that second set as FRIEDSAM. No, it will always be the big three. Always. I still can't believe I don't know what else to say. 9 more likes to 100. This is brilliant. For a 250 match, I did not expect this. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And Raducanu is at 80 something in the world now, isn't she? After dropping those points from the US Open, so she's playing these. Made the good decision to play these smaller tournaments, get some more wins under her belt, try to pick up some ranking points. So the umpire's called time. Raducanu serving at 1-2. As we're just about coming up to 2 hours on a clock for this. How dare you? I am a huge Andy Murray fan. I'm an advocate for the big four. I mean, it is a big three, but there is a big four as well. I am a huge Andy Murray fan, and I hope he can play. I mean, I really would love to be able to see Andy Murray get to the top of his game again. Don't know if it'll happen, but I mean, it was good to see him play the Davis Cup yesterday in the doubles, and well, maybe Andy Murray will outlast them all. You never know. I would love that. But I'm not. Well, I wasn't ready for this moment, to be honest. And now if the rest of the big three start leaving, well, yeah, same. I hope Carlos doesn't have that post first slam dip as well. I mean, it'd be understandable. I mean, it's very rare that a champion win their first slam and then go on to just keep winning straight away. But yeah, I'm hoping that he can. Well, I think it might help that he's got this off season. He's got Davis Cup now to play, play for his country, and then take the off season to come back fresh for Australia, and hopefully he can make a good go of it there as well. Well, Raducanu has responded well after double faulting there to bring up 15 all, and now she's gone at 30-15 as that backhand's gone into the net from FRIEDSAM. Oh, I hope it hasn't ruined your holiday, John. Where are you going? Hope you have a very nice holiday. I'm very jealous, but yeah, I didn't know when I took this stream that I would be reading out a retirement letter of Roger Federer alive. But there we go. That's tennis for you. Don't even say it, Sean. Don't even. I can't deal with it. I can't. So 30-15, Raducanu runs around for a forehand. The backhand slice from FRIEDSAM. Forehand, Raducanu, that's too good. Gets FRIEDSAM going the wrong way, and it's 40-15. Yeah, indeed. Hopefully. I mean, we say he's going to win so many more Grand Slams. Hopefully his body doesn't let him down. Hopefully Alcaraz can stay healthy and keep this level up. So 40-15, Raducanu to get to 2 games all. 4 more likes to 100. Can Raducanu do here? And that serve's gone long. Let me go check over on some other matches. So in Chennai, we were saying that Podoroska's evened things up against Tatiana Maria. It's a set apiece, and on serving the decider there. Friedsam with the short ball, Raducanu into the net, 40-30. Then over at the Davis Cup, so we've got de Minaur has taken the opening set against Benjamin Bonzi. So it's 1-0 to France at the moment. So de Minaur looking to even that tie. We've got Dusan Lajovic is a game away from the opening set against Hong. That is the Serbia and Korea tie. And Sweden have gotten the first win. So Elias Ymer has defeated Bonagoyo in straight sets. So it is 1-0 to Sweden over Croatia over there. So it's still a game point here for Raducanu. The forehand from Friedsam. It's good depth. Raducanu now the short ball. The forehand on the line is just long from Friedsam. And just a slight look of despair at the umpire there from Friedsam and a fist pump from Raducanu. She holds serve and it is 2 games apiece now here in this deciding set. Looking for a spot in the quarterfinal are these 2 women. Top seed is Raducanu. The qualifier is Friedsam. It was a tight opening set. Lots of breaks of serve. Eventually, Emma Raducanu faded at the end of it after that injury. Looked down and out and came back to bagel Friedsam in the second set. And now we have a match on our hands. Yeah, I'm with you there. I struggle with the idea of a big 5. I get, Wawrinka has achieved a lot as well, but I feel like it's more of a big 4. I don't know. You say with the record against the big 3 as well. I mean, it's big 3, and then potentially the big 4 as well. I mean, that's good from Raducanu. Sorry, I was just about to say about Murray, winning the Olympics, 2 Olympic gold medals, 2 Wimbledon titles, the US Open. He's won Davis Cup as well, and, world number 1. But things are changing. There has been a huge shift in tennis this year with the retirements, like you say, of the legends of the sport, not just Roger and Serena, but Del Potro, Tsonga, Barty. That's much better from Friedsam at the net, 15 all. Yeah, there was actually a good quote from Raducanu pre-US Open. I can't remember if it was a press conference after a match somewhere, but she was saying, basically, if I lose 2,000 points, so be it. I'll work my way back up again, and I'll be, I've won a Grand Slam at the age of 19 as a qualifier. If I've got to work my way back up, so be it. But look what I've already achieved. It was a really good mindset from Raducanu that she was saying, so what if I drop all those points? I've got the Slam title, and I've got to come back like I did last year. I had to come back out of nowhere. So she seemed to have a good mentality about that. Despite the fact that she is going to drop now to 83. Well, she is at 83, but she seemed to be, quite good in terms of, the way she was going to approach that. Yeah, that is true. Stan and Roger, yeah, Olympic doubles, isn't it? But didn't have the consistency of Andy Murray. That is true. Forgot about Big Kev. Sorry, John. Kevin Anderson. Well, it's double fault number 7 of the match there for Friedsam. 30 all. I was looking at a number 4 there. Sorry, 30 all. And have we hit 100 likes? Yes, we have. That is brilliant. Where's my 100 likes button? Thank you, everyone. Let me find it. Here it is. Well, after the double fault, finds a good serve does Friedsam, and she's got a game point now at 40-30. 100 likes, that is brilliant. Nets the first serve does Friedsam. Yeah, that was a 7th double fault for her. And that return is long from Raducanu, and just wide, and it is the hold of serve for Anna-Lena Friedsam. She is up now by 3 games to 2 in this deciding set. Where were you when Kevin Anderson retired? I'd honestly forgotten that he'd retired until very recently. Oh, Kevin Anderson. Yeah, of course. Jeez, how many retirements have we had? Now that I think about it, there's more and more. Roger, Serena, Songa, Del Potro, Barty, Conta, Robson, Anderson. Gilles Simon is retiring, isn't he, at the end of the year? Who else? Who else is headed off? That's ridiculous. That it's so many. Venus Williams probably can't be far behind, like you say. Murray, Wawrinka as well. But Roger Federer is the one that is going to hit the hardest, I think. I'm still honestly trying to, I don't know, trying to process this. I'm someone right here. Do we get a bank holiday for the day of Roger Federer's last match? We definitely should be. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. I didn't know Bedney was retiring. I remember Query retiring at the US Open, but I didn't realize Bedney was retiring as well. Feli Lopez? Yeah. Has Feli Lopez officially retired now? He must have. Because, well, he was commentating at Wimbledon, wasn't he, Lopez? So... Yeah, well, you talk about that. So, the only time I've ever been to Wimbledon, I got men's semi-finals tickets, which I was delighted for. And I ended up being that Kevin Anderson, John Isner match. I couldn't even stay to watch the Nadal Djokovic semi-final afterwards because I had a flight to catch. So the only match I got to see was the Anderson Isner match. I was not best pleased. So those two players, I've had a little bit of a thing against them ever since that. But I did get to see Rafa Nadal practicing up close and personal. I was right in the front row. I happened to be passing by the court and noticed that a couple of people were starting to file in behind me. So I thought, okay, I'll stick around for here. And it was Rafa Nadal. So at least I've gotten to see Rafa Nadal practice up close. And I've gotten to meet Roger Federer as well. So it's not too bad. At long from FRIEDSAM, it's 30 love RADUCANU. Was I 1 year old when Venus turned pro? You remember the year I was born? Wow. 1 year old and Venus turned pro. Jeez. I'm going to check that. Venus Williams. When did she go pro then? When did Venus Williams turn pro? RADUCANU 30 all, looking for another hold of serve to get us to 30 all. I was as well. 1994, Venus Williams turned pro. I was indeed just about 1 year, 1 year old. 40 love here for RADUCANU. So no breaks of serve yet in this third set. I mean, there were breaks of serve galore in the opening two. RADUCANU doesn't seem to be too hampered by that injury. That's a good serve from RADUCANU. Return as well. Backhand cross court RADUCANU. The slice from FRIEDSAM. Backhand slice now from RADUCANU. Forehand on the line. FRIEDSAM. Oh, it's good depth. Oh, just clips the net and goes over for RADUCANU. But the same for FRIEDSAM. Two net cords. But eventually goes in the favor of Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. So it won't be a game to love for RADUCANU. It is 40-15. Oh, that's amazing. Lucky not to see Roger play at all 4 slams. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen Roger play live at a slam, which is something I'm gutted about. Like I said, I got to see him play in the lead up to the US Open. He was practicing at a country club in New York that I was working at. Yeah, he used to come over there and have a bit of a hit around with the members before the US Open. So that's one of my favorite moments, I think, in terms of tennis. But I'm gutted that I've never been able to see him live at a slam. And Emma Raducanu with a decent hold of serve there. Hold to 15 gets us back to 3 games apiece. So again, still no real trouble for either player on serve in this third set. And pressure goes back to FRIEDSAM. She has got the advantage of serving first in this third set, FRIEDSAM. As you get some pictures here of Dmitry Tursunov, the new coach. He's on trial of a coach really with Emma Raducanu, but they're still going. I didn't know if it was just for the US Open or not, but they're still working together. So maybe he thinks the partnership's going well. Raducanu, I mean, she did lose in the opening round at that US Open, but it was to Alize Cornet, who took out Swiatek at Wimbledon. So it wasn't too big of a surprise, really. And this is a great rally here to open up this service game of FRIEDSAM. Cross-court goes the German. Backhand cross-court for Raducanu. Now the slice from FRIEDSAM. A slice backhand from Raducanu. Forehand cross-court from FRIEDSAM. Oh, that's brilliant from FRIEDSAM. And what a rally that was. That's got to be the longest rally of the match, I would think. And it does go the way of Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. It is 15-love. Yeah, that was very, very good, that cross court. Yeah, it's true. She's in the way she played last year to win that US Open, I think was great. I think she had the couple of weeks of her life. And I said, if she can continue to find that level of tennis and improve on that, if that is just her getting started, then she's got to be world number one and she's going to win multiple slams. I thought that. But, it's been a hard bump back to reality, really. And it was always going to be tough. She only just finished an entire year on the tour, and she is a good, solid player, but she needs to work at becoming a great one. I mean, what she's achieved already at the age of 19, like I said, she's won a slam as a qualifier, but yeah, you do say, girls do mature earlier than boys, which is true, but I think she's still got plenty of time in her yet to establish herself as a solid player on the tour. I think she's got the game. We know that she's got the game. She has struggled with injury a lot, but I think if she can just get these match wins in and get the points back up, work her way back up slowly, I think she can be there. She can be at the top of the game, Raducanu. Yes, Gary. Just 1 year of age I was, but yeah, so I really haven't known tennis without the Williams sisters, to be honest. And it is 40-15 here for FRIEDSAM. Wow, Jean, you're even younger than I am. That's okay. Damn it. Yes, I can't believe we hit over 100 likes for this one as well. Brilliant. Even if we are still processing the loss of Roger Federer in professional tennis. And it's 2 game points here for FRIEDSAM. The backhand cross-court from Raducanu. Backhand into the net from FRIEDSAM. 40-30. So not done yet. Over 2 hours for this match now. Pretty lengthy one. Looking for their spot in the quarterfinals. Diane Parry of France awaits the winner of this one. But she still has 1 more game point. There's FRIEDSAM. Still no breaks of serve in this third and deciding set. It's a good return from Raducanu. Now the forehand. And the looping ball from FRIEDSAM is a short ball. Backhand from Raducanu. Down the middle goes FRIEDSAM. Forehand now Raducanu. Cross-court goes FRIEDSAM. Forehand cross-court Raducanu. That's a great shot. FRIEDSAM is there again. Now the backhand on the line from Raducanu. FRIEDSAM digs it out with another slice. Backhand on the line again. Now Raducanu's at the net with the volley. FRIEDSAM is there with the lob. Oh, it's lovely from FRIEDSAM. And she puts her fist in the air for Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. That was an excellent point, and it has again gone the way of the German. And she now leads by 4-3 in this deciding set. So still all on serve. No breaks yet. Oh, still can't believe that bagel set in the middle of this one. And that was a really good point there, actually. I thought Emma had it when she made that move into the net, but the lob from FRIEDSAM was lovely, and Raducanu was going completely the wrong way. So the number 1 seed has still a lot more work to do if she wants to get through to the quarterfinals. Let's see what else is going on over. Let's check on the Davis Cup. what is going on? So, well, I told you that de Minaur took the opening set against Bonzi. Bonzi's now serving for the second set at 5-1. So France are up 1-0 on Australia over there. So looking for, well, Bonzi looking to secure the tie if he can get that comeback. Dusan Lajovic has taken the opening set against Hong of the Republic of Korea. We've got, that's the world group. Let me just check on the finals. USA, Kazakhstan are yet to get underway today. And I mentioned that Sweden has gone 1-0 up on Croatia. So yeah, the group stages of the Davis Cup being played in 4 different cities. And Jerry saying a little disappointed that Roger decided to retire doing what is arguably an exhibition. I really thought it would be Wimbledon, would be the last one, but at least it's going to be the big 4 all together, playing once again. And playing together as well, I think it'll be, no pressure, I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to make sense of everything that that has happened, and I'm probably gonna have to go back and read all these tributes and but it is the career of Roger Federer, and he is the reason that so many of us love this sport, play this sport. Okay, RADUCANU serving at 3-4. It's a good serve. The forehand return is good as well. Now the backhand from RADUCANU is long. Love 15. Yeah, that is true. The Laver Cup he did play a big part in the formation of the tournament, did Roger Federer. So yeah, it does play like you say, it's close to his heart, this tournament. So, for him, I guess, yeah, it means a lot. And for so many of us as well. Have they not got press passes for the Laver Cup of Ben and JG? Damn it, I was hoping I might be able to piggyback on that. Oh, no. I may have to try and fork out for some Laver Cup tickets if I can. Oh, drop shot RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM is there, but it's into the net. 30-15. Just about pulled it off there, did RADUCANU. If you can, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. We had so many matches throughout the US Open, but we bring you these throughout the year. As you can see, we're here for a 250 in Portoroz, and we've already got 100 likes on the video. It is Emma RADUCANU, the top seed, looking for a spot in the quarters. But the qualifier, FRIEDSAM, has got other ideas here. Okay, thanks for that. A 12 travel. Yeah, I'll check with them a bit later, but oh yeah, must be gutted, right? Backhand cross-court, RADUCANU. The slice now from FRIEDSAM. Backhand cross-court again, RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM goes back cross-court. Now the backhand down the line from RADUCANU. It's another good shot from FRIEDSAM. The lob from RADUCANU. FRIEDSAM lets it bounce. It puts it away, and it's 30 all. That was a really good rally again, and they seem to be going the way of FRIEDSAM, these extended rallies here. So, potentially an opening here on the serve of RADUCANU. It's been pretty tight on serve in this third set. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? The way that she responded after that injury, came back out with that bagel, and you can hear the way she's saying "come on" and stuff. Emma, she's not giving this up. She does really want this. She's playing through whatever is going on with that thigh as well. Has a second serve here, 30 all. Pressure points here in this deciding set. Finds the set. Oh, I thought that was going to be a good second serve, but it's just gone long. And that is double fault number 6 of the match for RADUCANU. And with it comes a break point for Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. Well, a break here. She would serve for the match. Oh, what a return from Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM, and it is the breakthrough. The first break of this deciding set has gone the way of the German, and it's her now who is going to serve for the match FRIEDSAM at 5-3. Yeah, I'm not sure, Lexi. I'll text Ben and JG a bit later and find out what's going on. But we'll definitely be covering it for you anyway. Well, I'm hopefully going to cover it, some matches for you anyway, if nobody else can. But I'll find out if they definitely won't be going to the tournament. I'll see if I can try to find a way to get there myself. So Raducanu here. She is, well, fighting for her life in this match so far. It is 15-love FRIEDSAM serving for the match, for a spot in the quarterfinals against Diane Parry. And she is 3 points away as the German. We're just, I think, waiting for somebody in the crowd there. Not entirely sure. But she is ready to go, FRIEDSAM. Yeah, I love that. Sir Gary. Yeah, you are Sir Gary, aren't you, really? Definitely, you should change that to Sir Gary. Oh, thank you very much, John. Really, really appreciate the support. Oh, it's a great backhand from Raducanu. The forehand from FRIEDSAM. Oh, it's into the net from Raducanu. It's 30-love. She's 2 points away now. 2 points away from the win is Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM. She can see the finish line. 2 hours and 21 minutes for this match. Is it just going to be the single break of serve in this deciding set to decide the way this match goes? It's a good serve, and the return is long from Raducanu, and it is now match point for Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM.
Match point.
Match point. 3 of them for FRIEDSAM. Finds the first serve. The return from Raducanu. Backhand cross-court FRIEDSAM. Backhand Raducanu. Backhand from FRIEDSAM. Raducanu down the middle now. Backhand cross-court FRIEDSAM. Cross-court goes Raducanu. Oh, and it's too good. And Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM has got the win. What an up and down match that was. Hopefully the injury for Raducanu is not too bad. Well, not a very warm handshake there, really. But top seed Emma Raducanu is out. Anna-Lena FRIEDSAM has gotten the win. 7-5, love 6, 6-3. So she got bageled in the middle of that there, but she has come through in 3 sets. And it is the qualifier who is through to the quarterfinal to face Diane Parry. So Emma Raducanu is out at the round of 16 stage, the top seed. Well, what a match this has been. And of course, we've had the news of Roger Federer retiring in the middle of this. So sorry if my head has been a little bit all over the place. I'm still trying to deal with that. I'm going to go and deal with that now and have a bit of a Federer moment. But it is Raducanu who has just left the court pretty quickly there as well. She is out. FRIEDSAM with the win, 7-5, love 6, 6-3. So, well, hopefully I'll bring you some more of these matches anyway, especially with the weekend with some semi-finals and finals going on. We've got Davis Cup, we've got this here, the 250 in Portoroz, and we've got the 250 in Chennai. And then, of course, we have got next week the Laver Cup. So even if we're not going to be there in person, we'll definitely still be bringing you some live watch-alongs for the Laver Cup anyway. We will not be missing it. Don't you worry. And you can catch the reaction on GTL as well a little bit later. Ben and JG with the reaction to Federer's retirement news. And thanks, Sean. I probably will now. But yeah, congratulations to FRIEDSAM. It's a good win for her, especially with the injury woes that she's been having. She is through to the quarterfinals in 3 sets. Hopefully I will see you all very, very soon on the next stream. But for now, this is me. Hopefully you will all be okay dealing with the news of the Federer retirement. I wish you all well. And I will definitely see you soon. Thank you, everybody, for watching.